Hello, it's Emily here at Textile Express, and I am here in our curtain room today to talk to you about our latest arrivals in our furnishing fabrics for July. So we've got three main ranges to talk about, all produced in France, so not quite the UK, but nice and local, being produced in Europe, and they're actually woven in the French Alps, which is pretty cool. So the first range I'm going to show you is the damasks. So these we've called our Provence damasks, and as you can see, they're available in 5 colorways. And damask is becoming harder and harder to source. A lot of it generally comes from China, but as I mentioned, this has all been woven in Europe in the French Alps, and it's an absolutely stunning quality. So it really reflects the light beautifully. It's suitable for curtains, blinds, and also gets used quite a lot for upholstery. Now it would be more occasional upholstery, so for decorative purposes rather than a sofa that's getting used every day, but most of the time we find this going on antique furniture if it's being used in upholstery, so that's generally not an issue because they do tend to be used lightly or as I say, just as a decorative sort of extra chair in a dining room or in a bedroom, something like that. But they're really stunning. Sorry, the way this is pulling off the roll is going to show the design upside down, but the threads in it, they're really talented weavers, lots and lots of skills and really clever ideas to make their cloths. So we've got this gorgeous blue colorway, then there's also a grey, a gold, a red, and also this quite vibrant purple, which again is stunning. Now, as I mentioned, it's generally used for curtains and for light upholstery, but would also be fantastic for costumes. We actually do quite a lot of business with people making period dramas and that sort of thing. So yeah, any costumes, jackets, really great multi-purpose cloth. From the same supplier, but a slightly different style, this more retro design, which is called the Spring Puzzle Tapestry. So again, this is really funky retro design. Basically, you can use it for the same purpose that the tapestries are used for. So that is curtains, soft furnishings, light upholstery, and also for dress. And one of the things that I really love about these tapestries is how funky the backs are. So we have lots of customers that like to use these French tapestries both ways. So some people use them face side out and some people use them with the reverse side out because they work so well in both directions. So the Spring Puzzle Tapestry comes in 3 colorways. So there's this gorgeous pink, purple and yellow, which I think is my favourite, to be honest. And then next to me you'll see the other 2 colorways that we're stocking. So there's also the blue, orange and yellow, and then this one, which is a slightly more subtle, it's the green, orange and yellow. So again, these have got sort of more punchy, brighter colours, and then that colourway is a little bit more subtle. These ones are £19.50 a metre, and they are washable on a cool wash, which is always handy as well. And then finally, again from the French suppliers, we've got this really gorgeous weave, and it's going to be slightly hard to show off to you because I don't think you're going to be able to see a close-up unless I can get a little photograph maybe inserted so that you can see all the texture that's within the weave. So it's a really heavy weave. I'll pull a little bit off the roll. Heavy weave and it looks like a loose weave. It's got a nice drape to it, could still be used for curtains, and generally cloths like this wouldn't be suitable for upholstery because the weave would move too much and they simply wouldn't be hard wearing enough. But this plain, which we're calling the Normandy plain, has a backing to it, so this is reinforcing the structure of the weave, making it suitable for upholstery. It's a really thick cloth with the backing, so should be pretty hard wearing, perfect for sofas, chairs, cushions, anything like that. And like I say, it's a really lovely, gorgeous, quite rustic weave. It's got a few different colours running through it, so it just adds a bit of interest rather than a plain that's completely flat. We have this in, let me count them up, 1, 2, 3, 4 colourways. So we've got the blue as shown here, then this gorgeous green colour, which is my favourite, but then I think I've managed to paint every room in my house a variation of a grey. A neutral, which I'm sure will be popular because the neutrals can just sit with anything. It doesn't matter what you've already got in your room, that will always work. The blue we've already seen out on a big piece, and then this gorgeous sort of mustardy gold colour, which again, like with all of the tapestries here, there's just something about the threads that are used to produce these cloths. They just throw off gorgeous light. Sometimes light on textiles can sort of fall on the textiles and fall really flat, whereas these reflect all the light, so we're going to look really gorgeous in any room, whether you've got full light or whether it's quite a dark cottage or something like that with small little tapestry, and that is £19.50 a metre, and then the Normandy plain, which is £16 a metre, so I think that's a really good price for a fantastic plain. And as I say, it's a really heavy duty cloth, and a really lovely style. So that is the 3 new arrivals in soft furnishings that I wanted to show you today. I'm sorry if that's been a little bit hard work watching. It's my first video back from maternity leave and I don't think my brain's quite kicked in yet, but hopefully I've given you all of the information that you need. If not, if you need any more info, then you can always comment below or drop us an email or call one of the team. And if you'd like to see the fabric in a bit more detail, then you can order free samples through our website. Thank you for joining me today, and we'll be back soon with another load of new arrivals. See you all soon.